Jack Ross, will you make up your mind, mate? Are you shit or not? Hi guys, and welcome to the Sheffield United vs Sunderland match review. So we took on Sheffield United at Bramall Lane in the third round of the Carabao Cup, and we got ourselves a 1-0 win. And we played friggin' brilliant as well, which it's so difficult. I've literally just announced myself as Jack Ross out, and then he performs a miracle like that. But anyway, right, let's get into the game. So, of course, Sheffield United, they mixed up their team as well. They still had a very, very solid side in there. Still a Premier League quality side, I would say, or at least a high-end Championship side. And we know what our side's like anyway. We had to make loads of changes. We had Burge in goal. We had Duboc making his debut at left-back. We had Lynch coming in as well, alongside Flanagan. We had Conor McLaughlin in there. Then in the middle, we had Max Power and Dylan McGeoch. Then on one side we had Maguire, the other side we had Embleton, then we had Luke O'Nien playing in the sort of attacking midfield role / number 10 with Charlie Wyke up top. So for the opening sort of 10 minutes or so, or 8 minutes, I'll say that specifically, 8 minutes, Sheffield United looked the better of the sides. They made a couple of really good chances, including a great save from Burge, who was excellent all night long. But Flanagan, I've already made my opinion's known on him. He nearly cocked up, a couple of little mistakes here and there, nearly presented them with a goal, but luckily Lee Burge reacted quicker than the striker, so he was a little bit of a liability. But in the 9th minute we do get a corner, ball's whipped in, cleared away, it falls for Luke O'Nien, and he flicks it on to Max Power. He dummies his man, lets it roll across himself from a good distance out from goal, and he's absolutely scored a rocket into the top left-hand corner, an absolute beauty. And from there on in, I'll happily say that we were the better side the entirety of the game. It wasn't a case of we played quite well in the first half and then we were crap the second, which is usually the case with Sunderland. We were better than them from the 10th minute onwards, and I've seen the Chris Wilder's interview afterwards, and he said the exact same thing. We were better than them. From the second we scored, we were better than them. They still carved out the odd chance here and there, of course they did. Lee Burge again, excellent in goal, and I don't know what more he has to do to get into the starting 11, because, Big John, as much as I love him, and as much as he's saved our arse over the course of the time he's been here, he's been a little bit shaky here and there this season so far, every now and then anyway. Whereas Lee Burge, every time I've seen him, he's been absolutely excellent, and I can't fault the lad whatsoever. So he's put himself right into Jack Ross's thoughts, I would think, because he really was class. With a couple of really good saves. He commands the area so well as well, claiming balls and what have you. And I just felt so safe with him between the sticks. So, moving on into the game, Dylan McGeoch and Max Power in midfield, they were really, really good. When Max Power is on form, he is our best central midfielder. McGeoch was very, very good as well. Them two mopped up that midfield excellently, considering Sheffield United use a formation that is so reliant on possession-based football, which is normally very good for them. They knew that they were going to be in for a hell of a task. I knew they would be in for a hell of a task. So Power and McGeoch together, they were excellent, absolutely excellent, mopping up that midfield, and O'Nien kind of dropping back as and when needed from that higher, further up role. And it's just three tenacious, well, I say tenacious, Max Power and O'Nien are more of the energetic or tenacious players. Having those three in the middle, that sort of triangle there in the middle, worked absolute wonders. They were absolutely excellent. So for me, although McGeoch did play really, really well last night, what I would do in the league, I would do exactly what we did in terms of O'Nien pushing forward in the sort of number 10 role. I have Max Power in that, and I have Dobson as well, because that's three sort of more tenacious players which would suit League One more, if you know what I'm saying. Whereas Sheffield United, they're a Premier League team, they try to play football. Whereas a lot of the teams we play, with no disrespect to them, it is all about tenacity, it's all about strength, it's all about energy, and maybe not as much technical ability. They don't give you as much time on the ball. But so to give us the best chance with the amount of tenacity that we can get between Power, Dobson and O'Nien, I think we could be sitting on a little gem there. Do you know what I mean? I think that could be a really, really good way to go. But anyway, back to the game. Embleton on the left-hand side was excellent as well, creating chances, had a couple of little chances of his own as well. Wyke was doing his thing up top, wasn't fantastic, but he led the line. Maguire as well, working his arse off. Which, to be fair, the whole team were absolutely running their socks off. They were running into the ground. O'Nien looked destroyed after the game, because he literally does run himself into the ground, that lad, every time he plays. Gives 100%. That's one thing you can't deny from Luke O'Nien. Whether he has a bad game or not, he will give you 110% every single game, and I absolutely love that. Lynch and De Bock as well, so we'll quickly talk about the new boys. De Bock was good, he was alright, he was fairly solid, but Lynch for me looked absolutely excellent. He was solid as a rock at the back, winning everything. He wasn't giving them a sniff. Flanagan and Lynch together, to be fair, on the whole they were okay. I just feel like Flanagan is always that little bit of a liability, and he always has a mistake in him, and there's just every game there's at least something that he does wrong, which just scares me. So once Willis is back fit, and hopefully that is very, very soon, I wouldn't mind seeing Willis and Lynch together just to see how that works out. Although Ostock, to be fair, he's done well alongside Willis, but I would like to see how Willis and Lynch do together, or even Ostock and Lynch, because that's just two brick shithouses at the back. And again, in League One, you don't need pretty football to win the league. You need more tenacity, you need more passion, and you need more want and desire to win games in this league. It isn't all about quality. So if we kind of go in that direction, we might get ourselves somewhere. We might be able to turn this around. But so for the night, finish 1-0. Incredible for the fans that travelled to Sheffield. And it really was a great performance. And it was just such a Sunderland thing, isn't it? We go to Bolton, we can't get ourselves a win when every other team are smashing them. Then we go to a Premier League team for the second time this season away from home and get ourselves a win. It's just mad. And a clean sheet, which is the biggest thing. A clean sheet at Bramall Lane, which is just... It's just mad. So Jack Ross, he absolutely nailed the lineup. He does have the ability. He must have the ability to motivate these players, but it just doesn't happen enough for me. It doesn't, because last night they were so good, and none of those players let their heads drop at any point. They were so focused and so determined. Yet we see performances like we do against Bolton. Do you know what I mean? So, still not a massive fan of Jack Ross, but he's making it so difficult for me to decide whether I think he's shit or not. Do you know what I mean? Because he'll go through a terrible run in the league, or performances haven't been great, results haven't been great, and then he'll go and pull off something like this. Do you know what I mean? So, are you shit or not, Jack? Are you shit or not? Come on, man. But yeah, so I'm absolutely buzzing with it. We do have Oxford in the next round, which again, it'll be a totally Sunderland thing to do, to lose that game, beat two Premier League teams, and then lose to Oxford. So we'll have to see anyway. It's an incredible result, and it's a testament to the players that we do have and the depth we have in the squad to be able to pull something like that off. But yeah, it's a positive, finally. I was hoping to God it wasn't going to be a battering, and we end up getting a win, which is just that. It is absolutely insane. And fair play to Sheffield United fans as well. All across social media, they've been applauding Sunderland. So good set of fans there. Good set of fans. It's nice to see fans that aren't sore losers. But yeah, anyway, that'll be it, guys. What did you think of the game? Let me know in the comments down below. But if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button for me. It'd be massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already, to become a fully fledged member of the Sunny Army. But for now, you take care. Stay jamming.